Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we're going to take a look at setting up, how to set up a set list, splits and layers. So first thing we want to be doing, well, you want to make sure that you have a, KORG Module Pro and all the rest of it. But yeah, we're going to set list here and you'll see it says TSTR1 set list 1 and you'll see a photograph of me. And a note here that says you can make notes for your set list here. This is super easy. You just tap on it and, make your note. Importing a photo is also really easy. However, the important thing to note here is that for each of these songs or pieces or tracks, if you like, you can change the photo. I've got the same photo there, but no photo there and no note. The same photo there, but no note. This acoustic piano, sax solo with a different photo. Well, sax ensemble, and I changed the actual wording to solo. And then this natural grand in the last one. So let's see. If I want to, for instance, go to this, you'll see it says, it's song number 4 and I want to change it. So I'm going to tap on this little toaster here and just tap on that there. And then I can say, okay, maybe this is the, maybe song 2 bridge, if you like. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can call it whatever you want. And then you just tap on the little toaster again and then song 2 bridge is saved. Now, if you want to go and look at the splits and layers, just tap on the keyboard icon. And you can see that it's in split. We can layer them. So now they're just layered. What's nice here is that you can have the sustain on for either or of the sounds or the split. And you can also set the split point. We'll have a look at that in just a sec. So single, layer, and split. Now, if you want to make adjustments to either of these sounds, you can change the sound out here. Just tap on it and it'll... or even change the... close that and have a look. So now you have the organ at the bottom end of the keyboard and at the top end this unison synth. And again, we can layer them both. But if you want to make adjustments to either of them from the main screen, click outside there. If you go to module, when you've got a split or a layer, okay, go to module, and the first thing you'll see here is this is a simple organ. You can make some. And that's layer 1, and you can go into layer 2, change the sound, or go back to your set list. Then you'll see simple organ and res comp now, and then you can just go up here and go, well, I'll save that. That's my new set list, and it will be saved. Vice versa, we could just go back in there now and go, oh, I want that to be a split, and you've got res comp at the top, and you can change the, increase the level. Now you'll see the damper is engaged for this. So if I hold my sustain pedal, it will sustain it. If I switch it off, it won't do anything. This becomes very handy when you have two sounds that are likely to overlap each other. I'll show you that in a second, another one. Let me just quickly do the split point. You can set this obviously by hand. So all the way to A6, or you can just set it via Midi. So hit this and then just hit a note on your keyboard where you want the split to be, and Okay. Then you have global MIDI channel for each of the sides. Now, if you're in split mode here, and again, if you want to go, just go back to module and you'll see split 1 and split 2. So that's that. Now let me show you something else. I'm going to open this now, and you see this comes performance expansion. This is like an IAP thing. You click on this and I've imported this photo. Now, for instance, there's one here. This maybe if I hold my sustain pedal, you don't really want the sustain on the you don't really want the sustain on the strings. So if we go in here, you want to be switching damper off for strings, but leave it on for the piano. So now we get a better effect. We can fix the mix. And as we've seen before, we can then go in and make adjustments to the actual instrument if we want to. Or we can change either or out from actually here. Awesome. And if we want to, like I said, for each individual sound or set list, if you like, you can change all sorts of stuff. Now you can add as many of these as you want. You can just keep adding, you know, and you'll have a big long list of instruments that say, for instance, you've got a big set list, a gig or something, and you can set it all up here. And you can set multiple ones of these up. So let's just quickly set a new one up. So going, new set list. Let's just call this TSTR2. And we'll go, okay. And now we've got this. And it'll default to this kind of basic thing. Okay, so let's make a quick adjustment to this grand piano. Let's make it a layer. Let's layer it with some strings. Let's take the damper off the strings. Let's turn the level up a little bit. Okay, and we can go, okay, so we'll go, I don't know, nice piano string layer. For pads. So you make a note of whatever it is you like, so we can come out of that then. So don't just close this, sorry. And let's change. Let's actually take a photo. So if you want to, obviously if you can go into photos, into your albums, into backgrounds or whatever, and then choose a background photo for your layer. Now this is, like I said, for each individual song in your set list. You have different, so this could be a photograph, for example, of some keyboard settings. This could be information for maybe changes you need to make to the sound, anything you like. If we go to this one, natural time, let's do a split on this one, for example. So we'll go split. And on the top half of the keyboard, we'll have a synth or maybe a guitar sound. And then, now, we might want to make sure that if we're playing chords, that might be a bit low. So if we just tap the octave up here for this, we'll got some higher octave chords but played via lower range on the keyboard. That's very cool. So that's fine. But let's actually take a photograph with the camera. So just tap camera. And then I'm going to flip it round. Here I am. Hello. How are you? So then I'm going to just screenshot this. And then you'll see down here it says use photo. Now we've got me. Dear. There. Now, the most important thing to do is when you've made all these kind of changes to stuff, okay, go up to your little file icon here and just hit save. You can, of course, rename it to anything you like. So we've seen this. Hitting this little plus will add another instrument for you. It'll default to a grand. Then you can use the little keyboard icon to go in, make layers, splits, whatever you like. Got two of the same piano. Tapping this icon here will allow you to either delete it, right, or make some adjustments to the actual name of the thing in the set list for you. And then tap it again, and it goes back to this. You can also import text documents and PDFs. So maybe you needed some chord sheet in there. But guys, that is how you use the set list and the splits and the layers inside KORG Module Pro. Okay, so I hope you find this helpful, and I will see you all later. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a Patreon or making a one-off donation or a super thanks. It's very much appreciated. Excuse me. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Yes, awesome stuff. Module Pro. Before I go, you can tap here to import songs from your music library, but you know, I don't do that, so.